Dan Willis here, and we're talking about Transworld systems and some tips for consumers to fight Transworld collections. So first and foremost, who is this? This is a large, independent, third-party, and aggressive collection agency. They'll service a variety of types of debt, including charged-off credit cards, medical bills and collections, retail accounts, government accounts, and many more. According to their website, in the past 10 years, they've collected over $6 billion. This is a subsidiary of Expert Global Solutions, which is relevant because in 2013, Expert Global Solutions and their subsidiary companies, which also include ALW Sourcing and NCO Financial, they were fined $3.2 million by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, for allegedly violating consumer rights and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the FDCPA. So the first point here we're going to discuss is the collection tactics. Beyond the threatening phone calls, the harassing letters, Transworld Systems is also going to report negative credit, negative information on your credit report, which is going to cause your credit score to drop. In addition to that, after about 6 months, if they're unable to collect payment from you, they're going to turn around and sell your account to yet another collection agency, such as NCO Financial, who can also will start calling you, sending you threatening letters, but they're also going to report more negative credit about you on your credit report. And the most common path with unpaid collections is one debt collector will eventually purchase the rights to that account and they'll sue you. They'll file a civil lawsuit in a court of law, which can result in a judgment being placed against you, and that can lead to your wages being garnished. So please avoid this. See, you have many rights when dealing with any debt collectors. And these collection agencies, this is not the first or the only fine of the $3.2 million. The Federal Trade Commission issues fines to these guys all the time. But the most relevant thing is the statute of limitations. This applies to the vast majority of debts, including medical collections, including credit cards. One of the few exceptions is student loans. But this is the legal time window for which you're legally responsible for repayment on a debt. Once that time expires, you're no longer responsible for it legally. It's honorable, but you're no longer legally responsible for payment. The debt is forgiven, in other words. Please check your local listings because that will depend upon the state that you reside in. And the third and final tip, and if you'd like all 5 tips for fighting Transworld systems, we're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website. We have a free report available there, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. So the third and final tip here we're going to mention in this video is account validation. Please, every consumer should do this with every collections. It needs to be done in writing using certified mail so you have evidence of your request. But what it's going to do is Transworld Systems will have to respond to that by providing you with the proof, the documents, the evidence that proves, yes, this is your account. If they do not validate your debt, then you're no longer legally responsible for it, and they're supposed to notify the credit bureaus to have them remove that collection item from your credit reports. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for full details. We've got a free report available there, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. Please have a fantastic day and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.